How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today I'm going to try and out this in Super Saiyan Goku at Super Attack 10, just to see how hard he can hit, of course, and his main purpose is to just be an orb changer and, of course, provide more orbs for Gohan and units like Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, but he does get an attack boost, which is going to allow him to hit a bit harder, of course, and at Super Attack 10, I would imagine that he's going to be putting a bit of work in, and hopefully he's going to hit relatively hard. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. And of course, there is that LR Gohan friend. Should probably change my items since I am done with that LR Goku grind, and I was just basically trying to get the last deep path open, and I finally did it after many attempts. But for now, let's see what we can do with this particular team. And unfortunately, he does not come up. He's not coming up until that third turn, but it's fine. Because of course we do have double LR Gohan to start things off here. We have the Vegeta, which I may consider getting rid of, but for now I am going to stick with him. Of course, once we do get the support units, I am going to get rid of him. Just because I'd rather have a unit that is going to give my Gohan an attack boost. But it just comes down to what you personally prefer and what you have in your box, of course. But here we go. Gohan coming in clutch with that one shot, that 3 million damage. Here we go. Okay, and now we have Rage Trunks, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and the Vegeta is at Super Attack 10. And of course, he is 100% in the ability system, so keep that in mind. And this is low-key going to turn into a Mono INT showcase with the Super Saiyan Goku at Super Attack 10. But I just want to get this man to come up. But of course, we kind of have to wait a bit longer for him to come up because he came up in that third rotation. So, right, can Vegeta take him out here? The attack stat is there, but does he have the damage output? 837k additional? No additional, but Piccolo is going to take him out. And I still need to get this Piccolo to Super Attack 10, but I just haven't really bothered, to be honest. And one of the reasons why is because eventually LR Piccolo kind of does fade out a little, and he just isn't as relevant. So that's one of the main reasons why I have been kind of avoiding him in terms of Super Attack levels. But who knows, maybe in the future I will just get him there for the sake of, you know, actually getting him to Super Attack 10 or 20, who knows. And we're going to get Super Attacks here. 66k. Now, how hard is this man going to hit? 220k. To be honest, that's not too bad, especially when you consider that his main use is going to be an orb changer. But I want to have a quick look at his passive, because I know for a fact that he does get an attack boost. And unfortunately, because he is a rebirth, he does not have that Fierce Battle link, which of course would help out both Gohan and Rage Trunks, which would help out both Gohan and Goku. But the thing is, because he is an orb changer, he is already giving enough to Gohan anyway, so it's not too bad. And let's go with this. And let's grab these. But who's excited? You know what? Spoilers. I'm just going to put this out there. Spoilers for the next episode of Dragon Ball Super. If you haven't seen the next episode preview. But who's excited for the return of Super Saiyan God Goku? Because I am super excited for Super Saiyan God to be returning, and I was considering making the entire next week just dedicated to God Goku. That'll be interesting. At least one video a day just solely dedicated to God Goku, and I have like the potential to make that happen, like, because I've been thinking up of things that I could potentially do to make that happen. So you may be seeing a ton of Super Saiyan God Goku videos in the coming days, maybe. I still haven't thought it through yet. It's a possibility though. And now we have, I mean, it's not a bad rotation, but no Fierce Battle active. But at the same time, he does get the boost from Piccolo because of the LR link, so it could be worse. And to be fair, this is actually a pretty damn good rotation, so it's not too bad. Gohan going to target the LR Freezer. I just said LR, didn't I? Yep, good job, Alex. And then, I mean, just doing what I can, because none of these guys have additionals or anything. So we're going to have to take him out next turn. And 39k. Okay, not too bad. So he is consistently hitting for around 220k. And of course, like, on this particular team, we are activating the Kamehameha link. And there are several other links that I think he has that could potentially be active, but you do have to run a particular set of units. For example, I do believe that he has the First Awakened link, which he shares with Super Saiyan Bardock. But because a sealer isn't exactly necessary on this team, there's just no point in me running him to give that Goku the boost. But just to quickly confirm, he does have the First Awaken, which is a 25% attack link. They need to give more units that particular link because it gives such a significant increase. And in Super Saiyan God Goku does not have that link, which kind of sucks. But yeah, it's a shame that a unit like God Goku does not have that particular link. And did I mess up here? I hope I didn't mess up here. But so far, Goku's, you know, pretty straightforward unit. He is an orb changer that can hit relatively hard for this team, but again, because his main use isn't that, it doesn't really matter too much if you get him to Super Attack 10 or not. But it's nice to have units at Super Attack 10 just to give you that additional bit of damage. And I personally wasn't a fan of running him, but now after using him at Super Attack 10 and how, like, just seeing how many more orbs he gives Gohan, I definitely am a bigger fan of him. Again, I would rather run a support unit over him, but at the moment, because we don't have any on Global, he is still a great option for this particular team. So if you haven't awakened him already, definitely go ahead and do so. I wouldn't recommend farming the Super Saiyan Gokus from the event, of course, because that, for one, it takes way too long, and it's just a horrible grind for a unit that isn't made to hit hard. But if you have any crossover event Goku's just sitting there, you can definitely go ahead and do that. And my phone just went off, isn't that great? Right, so Piccolo doing what he can. To be fair, it hit somewhat hard. Now Gohan going to take him out. I'm actually curious to see how well he performs once I put him on that Super Gogeta team, because I've never used LR Gohan on a Super Gogeta team, because of course I don't own him on the Japanese version of the game. But I would imagine that that combination is just, you know, absolutely insane. And get those of him. Man, Gohan's passive is so OP. I know that was completely random, but just seeing him like super attack every single time these and getting the 18 key super attack to go off is just insane. And we are going to get a Dokkan mode during the next stage, so LR Gohan Dokkan mode coming up, most likely. And this should take him out. I would be very surprised if it doesn't, and I am in fact very surprised. If it was the ultimate attack, definitely would have taken him out, but we're going to have to settle for this, 950k, and I've legit not seen any abilities from that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta yet. Right, and oh boy. This rotation is, wait, I almost super attacks of Piccolo there. A Dokkan mode of Piccolo would not have been very nice. But here we go. Gonna grab these, might as well, because he's pretty much dead. If he somehow survives this, I will be very surprised, but there is no way for him to survive this. Pretty certain. Maybe a level 1 or a super attack 1 Gohan with no ability system buffs and just a 12 key super attack. Maybe, just maybe, he would be able to survive that. But then again, he does have an E-type passive. So let's say a 12 key super attack Gohan with just one orb picked up. Maybe, if you want to take him out. But the point is, you're just going to take him out here. Here we go. And how hard is this going to hit? I would predict at least 6 million, at the very least. And 7 million. There we go, 7 million damage for the LR Gohan. And now we have the Super Saiyan Goku back, of course. Gonna super attack with him there. Never mind. Okay, let's just grab these then. Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward unit. Like I said, his main use is to change orbs. But I definitely feel like it's worth running him, especially at Super Attack 10, if you want those additional orbs for LR Gohan. If you don't have LR Gohan, there are potentially better options. For example, if you don't have LR Gohan, you're most likely going to be running Buhan for your in-team. So it may be better for you to run a unit like the INT Android 13, or, I mean, it depends on what you have, again, because running that Saiyan hybrid with the villains can be a bit of a problem if you don't have too many good units that can support each other, because again, they don't share too many key links. But if you do have LR Gohan, this is an example of one of the best teams that you can run if you want to use him, and of course if you want to use it in Super Saiyan Goku. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy today's video as always, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And of course, if you aren't following me on Twitter already, go ahead and follow me. I will leave the link in the description as always. And here's a new thing, I actually made a Discord server today, so if you want to maybe come and chat with me, I will be in there quite frequently, hopefully. So that link will also be in the description. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day as always, and I will see you all in the next one.